Good afternoon, good evening, this is John Paul Wright. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Today I'm talking about the new rumored titled Balance of the Force, which is supposed to be the episode 9 title. I don't know. I watched a few videos on this and right away everyone jumps like, I hate it, it's terrible, I don't like it, and it's not good. It's definitely not a cool title, so to speak. However, when I think about it, it does fit in with a Star Wars type title. Here's why. Now hear me out. I'm not defending episode 9 or I'm not, saying, hey guys, this is going to be awesome. I'm just saying when you think about it critically, the title kind of fits. The Star Wars movie titles usually tell the story in the title. The Phantom Menace being the least of them, but it still tells the story, how Sidious was kind of behind the scenes and he's this menace, so to speak, who doesn't come out in the front yet. But then we have Attack of the Clones. That's just flat out tells us what's going on. Then we have Revenge of the Sith. That's just a title that just tells us what's going to happen, the main point. Then we have A New Hope, which means, well, Luke or Leia or something are rising up and now they're going to fight the Empire. Empire Strikes Back. Clear cut. It's about, the Empire striking back. Return of the Jedi. Same thing. It's about Return of the Jedi, basically. Then we have The Force Awakens. Unfortunately, it's a pretty terrible theme, and I don't like The Force Awakens. However, the title does hint towards The Force Awakening in Rey, or, something like that, The Force Awakening. And then The Last Jedi is, of course, about The Last Jedi. Now, it's a little confusing, because who is The Last Jedi, Luke or Rey? Who the hell knows? But the point is, the title of the movie does just flat out say what the story is about. So, that leads us to, if the title was Balance in the Force or something like that, and Kylo became good or the Force got balanced out or something, the name would be kind of fitting in the saga for the way that Star Wars movies are named. Again, I'm not saying it's a cool name, I don't like it, but I'm saying in a way it would be fitting. And I was also thinking, are names important? Kind of, not really. In some things in life, names can be important. Absolutely, titles can be important, but the bottom line is, if it's a good movie, the title's, just kind of like the icing on the cake. If it's got a cool title, it's got a cool title. If the first Matrix didn't have a cool title, if it was like Guy in Sunglasses, that would be, pretty stupid, but the movie would still be, like, outstanding, and everyone would love it, and we might even, like, grow to love the title or something. So, all in all, in the end, it's not a big deal whether the title's good or not. I usually don't like making videos like just hypothetically, what if this one thing happens to be the title, then like the next week some other thing happens to maybe be the title, with some other video, but I just thought that was worth mentioning that, if you look at the other saga movies, it doesn't fit that bad, and maybe that's what J.J. Abrams was thinking. I don't like the job he did in The Force Awakens. I don't like him so much. He's better than Rian Johnson, he's better than Kathleen Kennedy. But I think he does have some kind of artistic ability and some kind of creative ability to make a movie. I happen to like the Star Treks. I'm not a huge Trekkie, so I didn't hold the JJ's feet to the fire on every little thing about them. They seemed pretty good to me. That's just me. So aside from the Star Wars thing, I kind of like JJ. But yeah, obviously, within the last, recent years, he's kind of gone downhill, especially with his comments. But, we don't hear as much from him as we do from Rian Johnson, and we don't think the same things about him that we do about Kathleen Kennedy and the agenda and all this deliberate stuff, so JJ's like the lesser of the evils. Anyway, just to wrap up my thoughts, say it again, sorry I got a little cold, but fuck it. So that's it. The title is bad, but it's kind of fitting when you think about it critically and compare it to the other titles. Please consider clicking that subscribe button. The community's growing. Little by little, I do shout outs, got a patron, special thanks, things like that. I will see you next time.